Sprinkle of Blessing. I'm back. Peace. If you notice behind me, I have a sakura flower. I was laughing. I remember something. How's your day today? I wish you all have a good day. Peace to all. Peace to all. Anyway, if you see, I have a sakura flower, and I call that pure divine flower. um, Pure divine flower as represent of, I paint it because it represents of my personality and truth and integrity. Sakura flower represent of the divine. I call it divine pure flower because it was embodiment of the divine inferior, the divine service or divine embodiment of the soul. So if you notice, there was a light over her is a wave shower, and there was a water in the lower earth. It was the movement it come into upper movement, so it represents of the oneness of two, with a wave shower in the middle and water in the lower. So it's the oneness of all connection. So there was a shower, and it represents of the water to cleansing. So the river of the water, it cleansing to connect into all, into the sea. So it's cleansing with all the water to become pure. So I call it a divine pure flower. And it represents of the beautiful spirit, is represent a Holy Spirit for me, of the soul connected to the pure flower. And it was inferior. I said it can bring peace, harmony, and love for the mission. So these flowers represent for the children, the service to the children and old people. So to service to the children, it wasn't only for the teachers, for caregivers to have their pure love in the pure soul, to take care of the children, to give pure love to them. And I have experience of this flower that when I was in Taiwan, I always questioning myself to say that if this child's, the car will hit her, I am willing to give my life to save her. I said myself, yes, it was. And it was happened to me once. I been hit by the motorcycle. There was a bus coming and I running past and I don't see the stoplight, and it hit me and I got scar from my face, but no one can notice it. I got land scar on my face. So it's represent of service to the children. Are you willing to give your life? Are you willing to serve with your soul for the children? And second represent for this one is for the old people. Are we willing to love our old people? Sometimes they're sad and lonely. So are we willing to give in return for what they give it for us? Are willing to invaded our soul to serve for them, to take care of them, that we give them the value of their connection to us, the value of what they give it for us, the value of what we learn from them, because our parents are, it's like a warrior that they fight for us. They fight for goodness, they fight for love, they fight without jealousy. They are the one who can give us the most unconditional love. So that's the embodiment of the soul. What our parents embodied for, it will transfer for their children. So from the parent into the children, for old people like a grandparent, so it represents how much we love and care for them. And this flower is represented for um, ending in the beginning. So the endings is the ending of the violence, because sometimes in our home there was a violence happening between two relationships. So it's not only for the war, but it's the war of the home. Are we willing to are we willing to fight for honesty and integrity, to embody it in our soul, to become a pure in good spirit, to serve in our children, to give it for our children? Even we are caregiver or teacher, are we willing to serve from our soul, to give it a pure love of our divine? It's represent of this flower for a warriors of love, a warriors of way shower, a warrior of oneness in cleansing of this earth. It is same what we represent the values excuse me, a represent of the values in our home. It's a represent of ourselves outside our home. So in our home, how we care our children, how we treat each other in another, it represents as a warriors of us. It's called a warrior because we all the warrior in different stories, in different responsibility, in different category, or teachers, nurse, or whatever it is. Are we willing to embody our soul, to have honesty and integrity, to have a beautiful spirit, to serve another human? So to end the violence is to embody the beauty of our soul, like this flower. They call it sakura, so it's a divine flower. So it's called. There was a samurai with it that they promised to end the violence with it, that without hurting each other, we can embody the pure spirit of soul to ourselves without violence. Because there was a violence in every home. There was fighting for what we're fighting for. So it's a selfless love and unconditional love to be oneness. And there was something called unconditional love. Okay, how to find our unconditional love and how it notice in our home is not safe anymore? Well, two persons work together. You have both unity as one beautiful soul, as one mission is to be embodied your soul spirit first. So when you embody the soul of your spirit and learn how to love yourself and accept your flaws without insecurities to another person, we can embody the pure soul to be the warriors. It's called a warriors, different kind of warriors, what we're fighting for in this lifetime on earth. So most of us is our home first. We start in our home to embody our soul, to teach our children how beautiful soul we are, how we accept ourselves, how we contented in our life, how we see the beauty of ourselves and see the beauty of another without insecurities. And in the Dharma way, it's our virtues and values. What is our virtues and values to embody in our soul? It's transferred to our children. So as a warrior, we transfer to our generation, into the generation. In is a beautiful spirit, we unite as one spirit. But if we embody it into another violence, the violence meet into another violence nature. So if you notice it wasn't the same as equal as your soul, you can let go, get a rest, and embody your soul. Find the light within, because the light is within. You cannot find your light to someone, or you cannot, okay, someone do this, I will do it too. Know that everyone is unique and they have their own battle to fight as a warrior. So, and our virtues and values is very important to have our honesty and integrity, what we're fighting for, and to respect each other lives, no matter what position in our lives, no matter what we're looking. As a warrior, some of us, there's samurai say, I was noticed something in the street that I will put this, and this teaching is, I walk on the street and I see a lady burning number 666, and I was observing with that, and there was a wire on that paper, and I said, what is that? I look like 969, but no, she said to me that 666. And she opened her head with the headband and showed to me from here in her head there was a V surgery, and then there was something here and there was something here. So it was experiment to open her head to put the tip of 666 to know how to experiment the person to these people. I don't know where's the family, because sometimes in the family there's no unity, there's no love, anyone can harm outside. So I noticed she burning in that, and she want to let go herself for that situation. It wasn't that easy, but I know I wish her, I told her, you want me to hold your head? She said no, but I wish her that she overcome what she's facing on that present moment. And after that one, I walk around and I see a lot of people that their feet was cut. And I was notice a lot of people walking, it wasn't right, their feet anymore. I was have a big suspect that it's stealing something that implant to another people. I see some lady cutting her stomach, it's big from like this too. So what the purpose for that? Because these people are living in a homeless place, and some of them are on the street. I see a lot of them, but most of us, we think that they don't have a value for the warrior of life. They fighting for what struggle that they have it, that we call, sometimes we call them mental illness. I don't believe there was a mental illness. It was a struggle of life that they face, and sometimes there's no love from the family, from any friend, so anyone can harm of them. Because I experienced myself alone that once I was awakened, I ran somewhere and I asked help, but they think I'm crazy. They put in my hands and bring me to the mental hospital. They throw me to the police car. The police did it for me, and 2 times. And when I was something facing a struggle at home for the revenge of the ex-partner, they put it again to me in my hands, was full of the mark, and something happened again. So I wish that everyone can be the warrior of honesty and integrity, that we have a good intention to each other. In another teaching of this is a called Sadharma. They call Sadharma. Sometimes we sad in life and we create some chaos to another person. We're sad to make fun of them. Some of them we keep laughing, that they make them like, okay, it make my day. We can harm another for the sadness of life. We can make fun for ourselves, but it wasn't right for another person. If they are sad, they make themselves happy just to have their beautiful day, but it can harm another, mostly their self-esteem. Or sometimes we think it's funny, but it can hurt another. So I wish we all have integrity for what we interact to another people, for what love we give it for them. It can benefit for each other. And Dharma, the virtues and values, is very important, because sometimes life wasn't easy. But as Christ said in promise, it wasn't easy, but you make it if you believe and you have faith in your heart and you find the light within your soul. So it represents that if someone die, this it's die person, or the inferior die for saving the beauty of it. So it's the represent of the spirit going to these trees. So if you notice, they have a beautiful flower. It's a bloom. Even in the dark, you can see it. It was like a light. So I'll put it as shower. It represents of the unity of the two union of the soul between me and the twin flame. So there was I was laughing, I heard something. Yes, there was another story that between me and the child, that saving, and every one of us can have a good intention to each other. And if you notice, there was a flowers represent of the light of the divine, because of the good intention we can put to each other, and mostly our intention to each other in our family. So even in relationship, we can see how we fight for our lives. We fight for our relationship. We fight to live in this planet. So be every one of us as a warrior. We all have struggle. We all have something, feel that sometimes that struggle is caused by um, lack of self-esteem, lack of faith, lack of believing ourselves and will believe other more than ourselves. So if each every one of us can go to find the light within our soul, to embody the light within us, we can be the peaceful warrior of this earth. We all warrior we're fighting for. So why we don't start to fight, to have honesty and integrity, and sometimes without personal motives to other person, because everything we do sometimes we're not aware with that. We're not aware that, okay, as I want this one because I have benefit for myself. I want to marry the rich guy because it's good for me. I want to marry someone they have a good pension because it's easy for me because I'm beautiful. So I can get what I want in the beauty that I am. But if we embody the light within our soul, we embody within us, it's easy for us to find the true love, the true union of ourselves, and the union of God that we're looking for. But the more we gossiping, jealous, hurting another, and wish them bad, it will be the embodiment of the same what we're wishing for. And same, your children in your generation looking something to be the warrior to fight for the good for themselves. So why we don't start for ourselves now? Why you don't start for yourself? So your children will carry not too heavy burden. You light up yourself, they light up themselves by the wisdom you teach them. To find within your soul, we all unique. To find your fear, to find the true love, to find the unconditional love, to find your soulmate, your twin flame, or love is everywhere. We can find to anyone, even to the flowers, to the trees, to the rivers, to have peace. Find peace first and find love. After that, love will find us. Love, we cannot find them if we cannot find the love within our soul. If we cannot embody our light, we cannot find it. It's no end up finding of it. So if you notice, there's a shower with that, and it's that this river is connected in everything. This river is can connect into the sea and connected of all oneness. So we all one searching for love. We all one searching for abundance and prosperities in our family. If we find each other as a twin flame, you can find yours by the integrity and honesty that we want to embody in ourselves. If we wish good to another, we find good in ourselves. If we have unselfish service, we can find the truth that another soul will find us in the service we give it to another. And if we let go the too much materialism decide first and embody the light in the love, that all what we lost will come back to us, will all pay back more than what we're looking for. It's no ended abundance because our soul it become immortality. So it's represent of this flower that the spirit come into this tree. This tree, we all can plant this tree. We all can embody this tree. But if you notice, the flower is so beautiful. It's benefit of all. You can use an aromatherapy. You can use for your cooking. We can use anything you want. And if you notice the oil of it, it can crack a stone. So no matter how hard life it is, we know that it can be open the door for us. So it will crack, it represents of 11. So the door will open for you. For that oil, it's a strong warrior. If we represent in our highest virtues, in values as a dharma with it, dharma, other opposite of dharma is a karma. So if we're doing another violence with it, it will represent a karma, not our values and virtues as called dharma. So when that stone it's cracked, it represents there's a door and blessing will open, willing ourselves to enter of that, are willing our light to go with us, that we have light to go with us in our soul, to open that door to represent ourselves to the new beginning in the ending of the violence in the darkness of life. And another stories of this is a light. So if you notice, the flower won't last forever because life is a journey. Today is different story and tomorrow different story. You can see it blooms. And in every country they bloom at different months. So it stayed only for weeks and it was so beautiful. What I did that I can use it in cooking, I can use for skincare, I can use for anything. There's a lots of benefits for it. And thank you for, I asked permission when I pitched that one. I asked permission to Sakura flower for benefits. You can give it to me as a divine blessing, as a divine healing, as a divine as I am, as we divine as we are, as a oneness of our soul, to use that Sakura. And if you notice is the movement is to upper. In all, from the lower I make it movement. The movement, there was something, life it wasn't that easy. But if we come together and move together, we can see the beauty of it and uprise into the light. So if we all unite as one, the world would more be easy. If we all have intention to each other. So if you see the movement is, it's all come together, but you see the flower's beauty. And it can healing into fertility too. I use this flower as a blessing and word in wisdom to, you can use as tea. And if you notice is the real shape of ovary between men's and women. So ovary between men's and women's, it can represent the unity of two unions. So it represents a divine children, a light flower you created in this. If you embodied the warrior of your soul to be a good dharma, your virtues and values, our virtues and values, the two union of it, it will create a beauty. So I call it a fertility. So you can use tea to have fertility or struggles to have children. Try it, it's work. And that stone it crack, it represents that no matter how hard is life, no matter how stone hard we are, it will be softened. There was something, new doors will open for us for the new beginning of life, to represent of the love, unity, harmony, and peace. And I hope every one of us embodied a beautiful of our soul and let go too much think of material desire. And I have another added for this one. Some of us, I was noticing that street that I said there was a cut, there's a feet, something missing. Well, if we embody the light in our soul, there is no sickness. If we connect to the light within us, I don't think there was sickness. There was, because our body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. We can live as we can. We can wish as we can. There is nothing impossible. All will given to us as possible. There's no transplant of kidney. There's no transplant of, no diabetic, no sickness, because we are the light. We overcome the struggle as a warrior. We overcome the violence of it, no matter what violence of it, because all sickness as cause of the violence of anger, the violence of loss, the violence of jealousy, no matter what situation it is, if we let go that all and we try to be unconditional love, it wasn't easy for the beginning because it's hurt our ego. But if we try it, we know sickness on this planet. Even our Mother Earth, we're taking care of it, we love it. We respect the air, we respect the water, we respect the trees, in all living things in this planet. And if we embodied our soul, we never be sick. We can live 1,000 years, in 100 years. And I wish you all embody the light in your soul and have a blessed, wonderful day. Bye-bye. Peace.